Live from the Slackers Sports Bar Studios, this is In the Building with Mike Taylor and Rudy Jay.
There we are. How about those two lovable guys right there? I'd make out with both the dudes on that screen. No question. How y'all doing,
Absolutely.
man?
Great.
In the building. Taylor, Rudy, DJ LG. How we doing? Get your asses in here and start commenting on our show tonight, man. It is Overreaction Knee-Jerk Monday here on In the Building and Love You Hard TV. Get your booty in here with a comment. Tip us if you don't mind. If you want to keep our little thing afloat, help us do so by giving us a small donation. Certainly, we would never ask you for 10% of your total income like Jesus does. We just want about 1%.
Why not? Shit. Why not?
We made $130 last night. You know, and
What?
Belated happy birthday to your wife. Rudy took the night off. It was his wife's weekend because of birthday.
And anniversary.
Did good last night. Made a little money. Did fine. It was the best night for you to take the night off because it was after the first Cowboy game, so I had a lot of shit to get into. It wasn't like you left me hanging in like February. I would have figured it out, but it ain't. It's way more fun with you in the house, man. So welcome back. And how we doing, man? You drinking whiskey tonight?
No. Okay. Hell no. I had enough to drink this weekend. I was just telling my wife to give me the bottle we need to promote.
Oh, okay.
If we promote it.
No. Brooks, and I thought,
No, I'm not drinking tonight. Not tonight.
Okay.
Not tonight. I had enough this week. I had enough this weekend. I drank plenty this weekend, so I'm good.
gonna have a little beer. So this is one of my favorite beers. It's expensive, but it has
that?
It's Duvel.
I never heard of that.
It's good. It's Belgian. It's very good, high quality, good.
What's the percent
European
on it?
beer. Oh, that's why I only need one. Let's see, 8.3%, baby.
Oof.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Is that an ale or a beer?
This is
what's the difference, LG? Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Time out. What do you mean? Is it an ale or a beer? Isn't a ale a beer?
No, it's different.
No, they're different.
Oh,
yeah.
Damn. So, I learned something new today. I thought if it was an ale, I thought it was a beer. My bad.
Yeah, this is beer. No, I do like that blonde ale from Belgium, the little skinny bottle with the gold label. I do like ale. Ale's beer. It's just different kind. This is dark European, get you drunk quick.
Ale's not beer.
What is it?
It's ale.
It's beer
it has a different brewing process. There's more hops and it's more bitter and it usually has more alcohol. It's not
correct.
beer.
You've had a pale ale, haven't you, Rudy, in your time?
Yes, and I thought it was this whole time I thought I was having a pale ale beer.
IPA is different than ale.
Yeah, no, okay, cool. But no, I really thought pale ales was the name like a beer. I thought it was beer. Damn, LG just schooled me. I had no idea.
Yeah, usually they use a lot more hops in ale.
See,
like like almost double the hops.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Yep. And sometimes hoppy can be too hoppy though.
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't like a lot of IPAs either because of the hoppiness.
Now you're comparing apples and oranges again.
Well, again though, but they have a lot of hop in IPAs. I don't like hoppy hop.
Yeah, but ales have a lot of hop, but they don't have that hop taste.
Oh, that's why I like pale ales.
It depends on what you get. Like I like something called blonde Belgian ale, and
We're confusing
it's
everything.
hoppy.
IPA and ales are completely different.
Correct. I know this
IPA,
is from Belgium.
Pale ale and ale are not the same.
Oh.
No, I get a blonde ale. It's old school ale. Been around since the 1500s. It's called Blonde. It's Belgium. You get it at one of those. You get it at the you get it at the high tone HEB, the Central Market, and all that kind of shit. A lot of liquor stores will have Duvel. AD's got good beer. He's got some pretty good.
He does.
Ale. He's got legit ale too, like LG's talking about.
I think Anger is Anger an ale. I don't know.
Golden Drak. That's my favorite Belgian.
Golden Drak.
Yeah, that's good.
Where's that from? Oh, Belgium. Got you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Belgium does it right, man. Does it right. I had a German My former brother-in-law 2 marriages ago was a German dude. He was from Austria, but he grew up in Germany. I mean, it's like saying you're from Oklahoma, but you lived in Texas, And so we went out drinking one night, and we were talking about drinking beer. He's German, and dude can drink his ass off. He's like 6'4", 220. Dude can drink. And we're having craft beer, and he's rolling through Bud Lights. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Why you came all the way over here from Wittgenschmaum, and you're going to drink Bud Light?
Well, the thing is, Mike, it's like,
let me tell you what he said.
Like,
he goes, we don't
want Whataburger. We have it every day.
I know, but what he said was, no, I'm driving tonight. I'm going to drink American beer because I'm driving. And he drank like 11 Bud Lights, and it didn't faze him in the least.
At all.
Tolerance.
Voodoo
Pretty
Ranger
great.
is really good.
Yeah.
Now, I got something in the chat I need to ask you about, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Vince Trevino says, did y'all get fined for what Mike did last night? What the hell happened? What did I miss?
I played unauthorized
I still don't
music.
know yet. It usually takes a week before we get our
What did you play? What did he play?
Revoked. He played an illegal song on the air.
How?
He pressed play on it and played it on the air.
I played our old theme music that I didn't realize. See, I didn't know we had switched. Apparently, we had switched our music library.
Well, Gene made us a theme song for your Mike Taylor Live, and that's when I discontinued the licensing for all the other music we were using.
Right. Now, that makes sense. I just didn't know. I fired off my old Mike Taylor Live theme song. I thought I was firing. See, I had my drops. I've got drops on my little board here, and I hit the wrong one. I thought I was trying to play a bunch of crowd noise, like going ape shit, like cheering. And I hit that by mistake, and 5 seconds into it, LG's like, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. That's if we don't bring attention to it, maybe the universe.
Okay. I didn't know what was going on.
Why is people bringing shit up?
But yeah,
don't bring no
delete that
attention to it.
off your Roadcaster because we do not pay the royalties for that song anymore.
Correct. It's already been done. You said to last night. All right, man. I know it was your wife's birthday weekend and stuff, and y'all were doing things, but I need to see how much football that you got into.
Well, I mean,
your thoughts on the Cowboys making me look bad. I thought the Cowboys were going to get rolled, and it was quite the opposite.
Yeah, I had a bunch of people, not a bunch, 5, 10 people. Hey, man, you tell Mike he was wrong. Yeah, I'm like, I don't care about right or wrong. I care that y'all care. You know what I mean? I'm just happy that y'all care. I don't care if it was y'all could be coming for me. You could be coming for LG. You could be coming for Mike. I just love the fact that they're thinking about us as something important is happening. That means, okay.
Screw that. I want to be right. I don't want to be wrong.
I don't care about being
right.
Being wrong is great for business. When you're wrong, more people tune in because they want to hear you eat crow. So
yes, I didn't eat no crow. I was shocked by how terrible Deshaun Watson was. He's the reason why Cleveland, they were non-competitive because of him. I would have benched his ass with Jameis Winston in.
And breaking news about 5 hours ago, he got hit with another lawsuit from 2020.
I saw that. This is different. This woman says he raped her. This wasn't no forced hand job. You just want to you brought it up. You want to get into this latest here? And of course, it's a report. It's another lawsuit. Of course, she waited till the day after the opener. What do you think's funnier?
Really good, LG.
What do you think's funnier, the timing of this Watson lawsuit or Jerry waiting until 11:30 on the first full Sunday of the season to announce that Dak's got a deal? What's more ridiculous? That deal was done 2 weeks ago. They waited until yesterday.
Jerry's is, and this is why now I know why Dak was so pissed off a couple weeks ago when he was like, the stuff Jerry says doesn't mean shit to me because the deal's been done. But Jerry's like, we're going to wait.
We're going to wait until Sunday. That's right.
Yes. That's why Dak was pissed off. So Jerry's is more because with this sexual assault stuff, whether it's just whether it's criminal or whether it's civil, you never know when the female's ready.
Right. Understand.
You know what I mean? No, you never know when the female's ready.
Oh, yeah. They'll let you know. You have to just know the signs. Sure. In this case, Jerry had a deal. I can just hear it now.
Tell that fucking Goodell, I ain't gonna announce it on Thursday because that's his first game and Taylor Swift's on the TV. And then I know Friday he's excited because it's in Brazil.
But Sunday's
Right.
mine. I'm still on the news day. That fucker. That deal was done 2 weeks ago, if not more. And I'm not blowing smoke. I'm not being like generic talk show host making up stuff for hot take's sake. I
No,
really
no,
do
hell
think
no.
this
We don't
thing's
do that.
been done for weeks.
No, it's been done.
Verbally. Sure.
It's been done.
Yeah.
And speaking of the Thursday, LG, can you do me a favor? Because obviously I'm doing it from my phone. One of y'all, where's the Chiefs' next game?
I get you. Let's see.
Yeah, somebody.
I got a
When is
phone
the
right
Chiefs'
here.
next game? Before I
Right. Let me see.
They are at home against the Bengals.
Indeed.
Okay, so let's talk about this then.
Okay.
Let's talk about something. They are the back-to-back champs. Probably gonna three-peat. But does nobody have a problem with Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce going to the U.S. Open and getting drunk on a game week?
Nope. None whatsoever.
He's like, no.
It's Patrick
Winners
Mahomes.
get to do what they want.
You goddamn right they do. Tony Romo is a loser. He can. Patrick Mahomes could walk out into the 50-yard line at Arrowhead Stadium and pull his cock out and show all the girls and kids, and that'd be okay because he's Patrick Mahomes.
That's
and he
cool.
can
It's
do
a bit.
whatever
We're in season. Y'all flying to New York and drinking vodka
Won't
and
faze them at all. You see how shitty the Bengals were on Sunday? Bengals getting ready to be 0-2. They're terrible.
yeah, they didn't look good.
So, who are we playing? Cincinnati? Okay. That's my Patrick Mahomes. Let's go get fucked up at the U.S. Open.
Yeah, they were at the U.S. Open getting hammered. I'm like, wait.
Great. They played early. Played Thursday.
Tom
they had an
Brady
off day.
would never. Peyton Manning would never.
My Bengals.
Never.
Anyway, I want to read.
Peyton Manning would never. John Elway, Joe Montana, Troy Aikman
Yeah.
would never fly to New York on a game week and get hammered and watch tennis.
Mahomes did, and he's the GOAT, so it's different. Now, I was told Troy Aikman was overrated. That's what I was told.
Oh, shit. Here we go. I'm just saying he wouldn't.
All right, so another woman in Houston using a pseudonym,
Yeah,
Jane
what happened?
Doe, says she met Deshaun at a bar. And all right, so let's see. Let me go through this. This is from ESPN.com. The lawsuit states that Watson met the woman, a single mother, at a Houston restaurant. I'm not sure why they have to mention she's a single mother. At a Houston restaurant and bar, managed to get her phone number, and initially attempted to have her meet him at a hotel at the Galleria Mall in Houston. Reluctant to meet Watson in public, the woman instead agreed to a dinner date. She didn't want to meet him in public because he's famous. Let's go have dinner. Okay. So on the evening of the date, according to the lawsuit, she says that Watson had trouble finding her apartment because he called her and said, hey, let's just have dinner at your house if you're worried about, us getting, all this attention. Let's just have dinner at the house. She's like, okay, cool. So on the night in question, she said that Watson couldn't find her apartment and he got pissed off.
Okay.
And started yelling at her on the phone saying he doesn't have time for this. It's his first date with this woman. He's mad at her because he's too stupid to find the apartment. The lawsuit says that while applying makeup in her bathroom, the woman, Watson, knocks on the door, and she said she wasn't quite ready yet, so she went back to the bathroom real quick. And when she came back, he was completely naked, lying face down on his stomach. She's like, what the fuck? Watson then requests that the woman massage his buttocks, and the woman tried to appease Watson by rubbing his back rather than his ass. Deshaun turned over and, quote, continued to demand that Jane Doe massage him, gesturing from his knees to his groin. Says she told Watson she was not a masseuse, to which Watson asked her, then what do you want to do instead if you're not a masseuse? Before she could answer, he grabs her, quote, partially disrobed her, penetrated her vagina without consent, implicit or explicit. And then she panicked, grabbed a piece of furniture, and started swinging it at him. And he ran out of the apartment, and she hadn't seen him since.
So
that's what a woman in Houston claims today, years after the fact.
So let me ask you this. So you said he was butt naked.
She said
so when you start when you start swinging the furniture at him, is he ducking the furniture while putting his clothes on? Or did he run out the apartment butt naked?
That part's not in the affidavit. Not in the lawsuit, rather.
Well, look, clearly, I don't know what happened between those two. He could have raped her. But what I'm saying is he clearly has a massage fetish.
Certainly did,
For sure. Like, I don't know. Like, again, that's between him and those women. I don't know. I'm not going to say he didn't. I'm not going to say he did. But dude has a fetish out of this world. And he sucks at football right now. And
that's the biggest part right there. Mariachi Entertainment just bought us a coffee. Thank you, Mariachi. Just chiming in to say, eat 'em Bobcats, beat the Birds ass Saturday, got Arizona State at home Thursday night.
Did you talk about UTSA? Did you talk about UTSA yesterday?
It may have come up for 30 seconds. And what were you supposed to say? UTSA is terrible. They're not good. I don't know that they'll win a conference game. They're bad.
Was Frank Harris that good?
Frank was that good. Yep. He carried that team in weak conferences, and then Frank was that good for them.
No, and Texas State. Look, Texas State
guys
should
not
never
playing
beat
like
UTSA.
They should be. No,
Texas State should never be. I don't care who they lost. You can lose to Texas State. You can't get dog walked.
They're bad
by Texas State. You called it. I didn't want to hear it. I was in denial, but you said, "Hey, I didn't like what happened that first week." I was like, Mike, you're overacting. They were just messing around with them with that little
terrible
in the building state.
They're slow. The quarterback's inexperienced and looks it. They don't have the speed like they did. They don't have their defense is terrible.
Anywho.
Yeah, he can't keep. One of his problems is, Jeff, he can't keep coordinators. He's on his fourth offensive coordinator.
And guess what? He's talked about that. He's like, look, the portal is one thing, but it's a whole other thing when I don't have the money to keep my coordinators.
Right. Correct. I mean, what was it? Not only so. Shit, I was about to say something about that. Can't keep coordinators. Yeah. So when you flip coordinators that often, you're not going to win. You're not going to be able to coach guys up, and it's every year you're overhauling, and you're going to miss on some seasons, and that team's terrible right now. Tell you what, by the way, before y'all talk too much shit, Texas State, enjoy this while you can. Because the minute GJ gets a better job, he's out the door.
He's gone.
I mean, he is. I'm not hating. That's just fact. So y'all eat that up. LG, he's a Bobcat.
Eat him up.
LG's a road runner. LG's a runner cat.
Oh, fuck no, I don't.
GJ kidding?
I know the softball coach has been there for like 50 years. That's about it.
The head coach at Texas State is DJ Kinney. He played quarterback for Jeff Traylor at Gilbert.
Right.
And won a state championship. He's known Jeff since he was 15 years old.
That's pretty cool.
Takeaway from yesterday, I missed it, dang it. Read someone. Someone just bought
three coffees.
Nice.
Takeaway from yesterday's show, the following QBs are a mile better than Watson. Daniel Jones, Jacoby Brissett, Geno Smith, Sam Darnold, Will Levis, Gardner Minshew, and Russell Wilson.
Hey, I agree with all of those except Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones has more pick sixes than touchdowns. Daniel Jones, if there's somebody, look, did Deshaun Watson rob the bank? Yes. But Deshaun Watson wore a ski mask because he was really, really good for Houston, right? Daniel Jones walked into the bank with no mask, no gloves, and was like, hey, I'm all you got. You know what I mean? Like, I agree with most of those quarterbacks, but Daniel Jones robbed the bank without a ski mask. Like, at least Deshaun had on the ski mask of, well, he did go into Arrowhead and was up 21-0, and his coach freaked it up. Like there was a reason why, like you could see why they decided to pay Deshaun even with the year and a half off. Daniel Jones, New York Giants, they're just stupid. That shit is awful. And then you let Saquon walk, and you keep Daniel Jones. Heads should be rolling in New York.
Agreed. And the only thing I will say to that is they're not paying Daniel Jones $230. And Deshaun Watson led the league in passing 3 years ago. That's the thing that Daniel Jones has never been worth the shit since he got onto the field. How they went to the playoffs 2 years ago, I'll never know. Deshaun Watson's a former top 5 MVP candidate. He was C.J. Stroud.
Like, I get why they paid him.
That's why it's so shocking.
He looked
how good and talented he is. I don't think he wants to play anymore.
No, dude. He looked like hot dog water on Sunday. I was like,
he didn't care.
Dude, like, missing guys by a mile.
A mile.
It looked bad. No scrambling ability. He looks lost. Maybe he knew this thing was coming down.
Maybe he doesn't want to play football anymore. Maybe he just wants to disappear and get out.
Maybe he just wants to be an IG model alongside his little girlfriend.
What an asswhip. All right, you had I heard you talking about a bottle of Ezra Jones. Do you have something to say about that? Oh, Brooks, Ezra Jones. Ezra Jones used to play for the Packers in the 80s. Ezra Brooks. All right, well, tell me about Ezra Brooks from Texas Cheerlicker.
No. I was telling LG, what night was that, LG? Thursday when we were rolling solo? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Last Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. So this is an in the building special only. So you walk into any Texas Cheerlicker, tell them I'm in the building and I need that half a gallon of Ezra Brooks. Is only $34.99. This is the smaller one. The big one is the in the building special, 1.75 liter. $34.99 at all Texas Cheerlickers. Just mentioned, hey, I need that Ezra Brooks in the building. So that, along with Mike, take it away. September specials.
Got these big time specials. Who's a gin man? Are y'all gin man? Get your ass in there and get some gray whale. What do you put it with? What do you drink it with? Horseshoes?
Ice.
Straight up gin. Okay, cool.
Ice and lime.
On sale for $28.99 a bottle right now. Normally it's $40. You got that Happy Dad. Which one is that? Luke Paul.
That's the iced tea. That's the iced tea one. That's on special.
Yeah. Iced tea half and half. Logan, my bad. Logan Paul. Happy Dad on sale, $11.99 for the 12-pack. Then you got Zing Zang. 4 packs. You can get one for $13.99 right now in the month of September at all Texas Cheerlickers, or you can get a 2-pack, 2 4-packs for just $20. Pretty good deals at Texas Cheerlicker. And with all things you buy there that are not part of the specials, you get 5% off when you mention in the building at any of the 7 area Texas Cheerlickers in and around our area. Texas Cheerlicker, the official liquor store of in the building. Yes. By the way,
what up, yo?
We were talking about. I had a good day. Haven't worked with you since Saturday. Had a real good time on UT Post. That was fun, man. And we got UTSA Texas this coming up Saturday night. So, I don't get wrapped up in these preseason polls unless they make for good talk. Normally, it is what it is. So we've got the first AP poll out after week 2.
Okay. What we got? Texas number 2?
6 of the first 7 teams in the AP are in SEC.
6 of the 7 are in the SEC.
So you got somebody ranked 7th in the country, but they're 6th in their own effing conference.
Who is that? Give it to me.
Big Southern John Plantation. All right, so we had a big shakeup over the weekend with Michigan getting beat. Notre Dame. How about Notre Dame? How about the Aggies? The team that whooped your ass loses the next week at home.
To Northern Illinois.
Yeah, so Georgia's number 1.
Okay.
Texas is at number 2.
As they should
be. Into the shit house and spank the Wolverines. Ohio State slips a spot. And you got Bama, Ole Miss, Missouri, Tennessee.
Wait.
In Oklahoma.
I heard the M word in there. I heard Missouri.
Missouri's 6th in the country. They're good this year. It's just as good as they've been since they had what's his face kid that was a backup forever in the league, South Lake kid, Fort Worth kid. What the hell was his name?
Chase Daniels.
Yeah, Chase Daniel. This is as good as Missouri. Missouri hadn't been this good since Chase Daniels was their quarterback.
Michael Sams was over there too. They went to 2 SEC title games.
Mizzou did, yeah.
Now they were in the East, but I feel like being an asshole, so I'm gonna just say it. Missouri's had more success football-wise than the Aggies.
Oh, absolutely. It's at the very least, it's a push. At the least.
The Aggies, now look, the Aggies are on the West. They got an LSU, Auburn, Bama. They're in the West, but Missouri's been to 2 SEC conference title games.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is. And that right now, they're ranked 6th in the country. Sorry, Aggies. Sorry.
All right. So going back to Saturday after the Michigan win, you and I, you know how I feel about Quinn, and you know how I feel about Arch, and I said at Slackers week 1, it sucks, and I feel bad about it because I really like Quinn because he's got such good swagger and he's just such a cool dude out there. But Arch has an aura about him, and we're the ones bringing it, by the way.
It ain't Arch. Arch is fine in his role.
But I tell you right now, like I said Saturday, Arch, he's the backup. The only way he's playing quality minutes is if Quinn gets hurt. So here's what Sarkisian said yesterday about Quinn Ewers.
Okay.
This just goes. This is the reason why I love him. He just looks. He's got Joey Burrow tendencies. He's just got that swagger, and I'm here to win. I got a big old dick, and I like it. So Sarkisian says, quote, "There's something about Quinn in his demeanor. He's a very calm guy. He's really collected. He never rides the emotional roller coaster. When you've got a quarterback that everybody can believe in, that just fuels confidence and belief that, hey, let's go do our part." Talk about his swagger. So I was reading an article today about like right now the best teams in the country and the best players. ESPN, I think it was an ESPN writer writing about Quinn Ewers. He's bringing down the early Heisman race. Got Quinn number 3.
Okay, yeah. 3?
Yeah, says 3 years ago, Ewers was college football's version of the kid who hangs out in front of a 7-Eleven and bums smokes off people. Back when he had the mullet, he was just kind of a what's up? It says now he's a deputy sheriff.
Thanks for the coffee, Mike.
Thank you, Mike, for the coffee.
Thank you, Mike. And just shredded one of the most supposed best defenses in the country. It's affirming to see such growth in our nation. Yeah, he went from kind of a slacker kid with a stupid mullet. What's up, Mrs. B? Can Dave come out?
Yeah.
He goes up with a sleeveless blue jean jacket at your house, that kid.
He had to grow up.
And now look at him, man. He had to grow up a bit. And he's going to be a first-round pick because of it.
Yeah, it was a good idea to wait another year. If he continues to play like this, he'll probably be a top 10, top 15 pick. But it also helps. We've seen quarterbacks in Sarkisian's offense probably hit the scene on Sundays and be a little overrated.
Maybe. Depends on where he goes.
Nonetheless, they look good. That's an impressive win. I don't care how bad Michigan really is. And hell, if you're a Texas fan, you hope Michigan, runs the table now, because that win looks even better for you going down the road for seeding reasons. So we'll see what happens. But that's a great win. Great win. I have nothing bad to say about the University of Texas.
Corey makes a good point in the chat. We'll see a lot of Arch on Saturday. They could put 100 on UTSA if they wanted to.
Yeah,
it'll be 42-0, and we'll get Arch in the second half.
And this is funny because I was like, Saturday when we were doing UT Post, I was like, look, you were like, man, that thing's going to get out of hand. I was like, look, Jeff Traylor coach teams don't get blown out by anybody. Not Georgia, and then Texas State blows. Texas State blows them out. I'm like, fudge.
They are bad, so bad. All right, how about this? How about this old school football scene we got here?
All right, what we got?
All right, so the Longhorns, Nebraska, and Miami are all 2-0 for the first time since 2016. The U is really good again. Nebraska has sucked for 15 years, but it looks like maybe they finally figured it out.
Rule can coach. He's a college coach. I know he went to the NFL to get his money to set up that generational wealth, and I understood why he did that. I seen Nick Saban do it. I seen a lot of these coaches do it. Chip Kelly, all of them.
Sure.
But Rule can coach, and what they did to Colorado was highly impressive. And Colorado, dare I say, like, really, we gonna do this shit again? Like, first of all, y'all probably spent a few million. I'll just say a few million in offensive line in the portal. And that's what your money bought? You look, that line is no different than the booty crumbs that you had last year. And you paid a couple million. You paid a couple million for this offensive line. And Shador's still running for his freaking life on Saturday. They got embarrassed. You can't get embarrassed by Nebraska. I love Rule. You know what I mean? I like what they're doing up there, but you can't get embarrassed and look like spend that kind of money in the portal, and you still look like shit. You still can't stop the run. And then Shador coming out saying, well, look, how many times did that quarterback get sacked? Yo, man, we don't want to hear that shit. What we want to hear is, I got to be better. A great leader at quarterback takes the blame first. He says, hey, I got to be better, but we got to be better as a unit. Shador has a lot of growing up to do. And Deion running around, on social media with his other son that broke his arm. Look, I don't want anybody to be hurt. But don't be showing me you're in the hospital with your son for his broken arm to deflect the fact that you got your ass handed to you again after you went and spent a few million in the portal.
Yep.
I love you, Deion, but I got to be fair. Y'all looking real shaky and weird right now. Like your son's throwing the team under the bus when he should be taking blame, and then you running around worried about your son's arm, which, okay, it's your son, I get it. But no, we want to talk about the ass whipping that looked very similar to the ass whippings you took last year, and y'all were supposed to fix that shit.
Yeah.
Unacceptable.
Shout out to Russ Fox, our guy from GC.
What up, Russ?
His nephew plays tight end at Texas State. Had 2 catches in the blowout win. Connor.
Hey, Russ. Russ.
Connor Fox. Shout out to Connor Fox, the tight end at Texas State. Had a couple catches in the big one over the road.
Don't be coming in here, Russ, shitting on UTSA, Russ. No,
hey, Texas State's up the street, man. That's in our demo too.
Yeah, shit. There's a lot. I know a lot of Bobcat alumni. One of them,
DJ LG,
part owner of this show.
Not that he gives a shit.
LG, what'd you major in? LG, communications.
Yep, electronic media is what it was.
Interesting.
Called. Yeah. So I'm actually using my degree. So
about that,
you're like the 3% of America that's actually using their degree.
I'll tell you this though, they didn't teach me anything about any of the work that I'm doing. They taught me like old shit that's not even relevant anymore.
Right. For sure. What's up, Pacheco? Hey, Taylor, my company's having a get-together at the Missions game Thursday. Will you be working that game? Indeed, I will. Yes, I will see you boys out there on Thursday. Come say hello. What's up? You want to come meet me tomorrow? I'm going to help Nina do a thing for a school in town. Can I get a real quick shout-out, a little plug?
Why not? This is our show.
So there's a high school in town called the Henry Ford. It's called Henry Ford Academy, but they're in the process of changing the name to Alameda Art School.
Oh, I saw this. I saw you posted this.
School. Yeah, it's a high school. It's art-based. It's got a very alternative artsy vibe to it. But they have English and math and history.
Probably good to change the name from a known Nazi sympathist. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that being said, they are changing the name from Hank Ford.
Jesus Christ.
To
good
to Alameda.
Hey, I drive a Ford.
So if you have a teenager, and
Yes.
Henry Ford's one of the most important humans that have ever lived in the history of Earth. He
Also invented the charcoal briquette that you cook your food with.
Indeed, he did.
Indeed,
Outstanding.
he did. Yep.
Excellent.
What?
Hey, you can't win them all. You know, you invent a car, Nazi sympathizer. You know, hey, how about some charcoal? I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it's Henry Ford Academy, but they're changing the name to Alameda, and they're having an open house tomorrow. It's on the east side, right off of I-10 and New Braunfels. What's that? Look at Rudy throwing up signs already. So it's on
That's the east. I'm just throwing up the E.
Yes, sir. East side. The address is, I'll tell you. Well, I'm gonna pull that up, but it's a small school, and it's for kids that don't want to go to a big old school. You know, and as I tweeted out earlier, do you have a high school kid who needs a small, art-based, excellent, safe, education-first place to be? Come hang out with us tomorrow night. We're going to be out there at this school. Nina's helping them do some promotion. They're trying to get enrollment up because they only have 70 some odd kids. They're having an open house from 5:30 to 7. Doing good in the hood, Rudy. That's what we do tomorrow night. So we're going to give away 3 HEB gift cards. Going to serve burgers to anybody who wants to come out and have a burger. And I will be there. And they want you to take a tour of the school. If you have a teenager who may be struggling at school, or, maybe your teenager's, an LGBTQ plus member of the community, maybe your teenager needs something smaller and more art-based and a little bit more understanding and safe, if you will. Come out and hang out with us tomorrow night. We're going to give away free burgers and give away some money. It's on Drexel. Okay, yeah, 901 East Drexel. You know where that is? Right off of I-10.
I know where you're at.
And New Braunfels. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I'll be there from 5:30 to 7 tomorrow. So there's a quick little plug. Let's do some punching. You want to do some punches? I've got a good one.
You got one? Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. All right. Tonight, it's People I Want to Punch presented by the Law Office of Orlando Kell, the official family lawyer of In the Building. Did I send you? I think I shared this with y'all. I want to punch Spurs point guard Chris Paul.
No, you didn't tell me this. What's up?
That doesn't mean that I don't love him or support him. I'm rooting for him. I don't know that I love him. It's weird because he's been in the league so long and he's been the enemy forever. But anyway, I want to punch Chris Paul. I think I sent you. I think I tweeted you this, LG.
Oh, I gotta
He's
check my
pimping
Twitter.
these health burritos on Twitter. So there's Chris. Can you see Chris? Got his tongue out, and he's holding this shitty ass, super healthy, no good stuff burrito in it that he's pimping. So he tweeted. It was a place called Just Egg. Is the company. CP3 has breakfast on lock with Just Egg breakfast burritos.
What do you mean,
Come
Just
on,
Egg?
Man.
What is it, an egg tortilla or something?
The health shit.
What's wrong with that, Mike? You eat healthy.
He's a Spur now. I don't eat
You're a Spur.
but I eat real tacos. Here we go. Look at that shit. Dude, what are you doing? It's microwavable. Ain't nobody eating. Who the fuck eats burritos?
He clearly doesn't realize what team he's playing for now.
No shit, dude. You ain't for the Warriors anymore.
You can't do that in San Antonio. I'm sorry.
No.
Hey, he's trying to break
healthy,
the cycle. Let's break the cycle.
No, fuck that. No, some cycles are fine.
I'm gonna have to go find this and try it now.
I do. Hey, you know what, LG? I think that's a great bit for us to do. We should.
You may not be able to buy
if
it.
you can find it, even if we can Amazon it, let's do that. Let's try this Chris Paul burrito.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's.
It's called Just Egg.
It tastes like ass and Cam Newton. It's called Just Egg.
Chris Paul is in a league of young, fast, athletic dudes. He's got to eat healthy.
Yeah, but don't pimp that shit on Twitter. I know they're paying you, but come on, man. He should be at Rolando's or some shit like that. Panchitos or whatever. Pick your favorite place.
He definitely didn't. Look, I'm gonna agree with y'all. He didn't read the room.
No, you're a Spur now, man. Come on.
He didn't read the room.
Pathetic. So
Laredo taco is good, Paul Cantu. What are you talking about, bro?
I don't want to get into a fight about taco joints. Every time we bring up tacos, we've got to get a debate.
See, look at Santonio Jones. I gave up tortillas and lost 30 pounds. Good for you, Santonio.
Santonio, just eat corn. That's what I started doing. I don't eat nearly as much flour. Doc Garrett talked me into that. Although it depends on what the meat is. Like I can't eat some things I can't eat with corn.
Like I prefer my barbacoa on corn.
Right, but guisada must be on flour.
Well, nothing must
and I'll
be.
fight about that. No, it must be. Barbacoa must be on corn. Guisada must be on tortilla.
Now your
asada must be on flour too.
Well, your mini tacos are asada and they're corn.
You're right about that. It depends. Yeah, okay. Picadillo, corn. Okay. It could go both ways, but like carne guisada must be on flour. And barbacoa must be on corn. With limon, onions and shit. But punch Chris Paul. That's come on, man. Who you punch? Anybody tonight?
Yeah, man. I kind of buried the lead, but I got to punch Dion, Warren Sapp, Shador, Colorado, that whole damn scene, and then Shador again. Even though he's right, but learning to be a quarterback, there's certain rules and unwritten rules that you just don't do. You don't do that.
You try that shit in the NFL with a bunch of grown ass men getting paid.
Yeah, you don't do that. You don't do that because again, sometimes there's going to be perfect protection. And you'll throw interceptions. Should they throw you under the bus? No. So yeah, I got to punch Dion that whole scene like, oh God bless your son in your arm and on your road. No. Football injuries happen every day, every week, sir. Let's talk about that ass kicking.
That is correct.
Let's talk about that ass kicking. That's
San Antonio.
So punch
says,
Colorado.
I worked in Kerrville last week, says San Antonio, and found a place called Taco Casa. Had the crispy tacos look like a bootleg 80s Taco Bell. Yeah, Taco Casa is the shit.
Really?
Yeah, they got those all over Fort Worth. And there's a few down. I heard there was one in Kerrville, but it's still too far for me to just go for that. It is the shit.
Interesting.
I like Taco Bell. Now, we ain't even talking about regular tacos now. We're talking about Taco Bell. That's different.
Yeah, that ain't tacos. Yeah.
Taco Casa up in Kerrville is the bomb shit. All right, LG, you punching anybody other than me for whatever reason? Who you punching tonight?
Yes, I would like to punch Blue Bonnet Ford in New Braunfels, Texas.
Now what?
Oh, I want to hear this. What happened?
It's already funny, and I don't know because he's so irritated by this.
I was due for my 10,000-mile general maintenance. I was going to get an oil change, tires rotated, all that good stuff. And 2 weeks ago, go to the website. All right, schedule an appointment. Pop-up comes up. We now offer mobile service. We'll come to you and service your car. 30-mile radius.
Hell yeah.
I'm like, yeah, word. I'm within 30 miles. Boom. Sign up. Appointment booked today, 9 a.m. 2 weeks ago, 9 a.m. today. Get a confirmation email. Cool. Confirmation email. Good. About 2 weeks ago. Get a confirmation text about 3 days ago. Got a confirmation text yesterday. So I'll take the day off, make sure I don't have any gigs to this morning. 9 a.m. rolls around, clean out the truck, get it out in the driveway. Sitting there. 9:15, nothing. 9:30, nothing. So I call Blue Bonnet, and I say, hey, where's this mobile service van at? Lady answers, says, oh, it looks like we didn't have a technician available at 9 a.m. And I said, that's strange, because I have a confirmation email that says I have a reservation. I have 2 confirmation texts that say I have a reservation. And she was like, well, we do have some openings at the shop right now. Do you want to bring it in? And I was like, fuck no. I'm not bringing it in. And she goes, it must have been some confusion because we have a new scheduling system on our website, and it doesn't actually show the exact schedules that the technicians follow. So I pulled out the old Seinfeld quote, and I was like, see, you know how to take the reservation, but you don't know how to hold the reservation. And that is really the most important part. Then I said, you know what? I'm going to go with another dealership. I appreciate you guys. Bye.
Damn.
I get a call 10 minutes later. Technician's on his way.
I bet he is.
Technician's on his way.
Wait a minute. I thought they weren't available.
Technician's on his way. He'll be there at 11:15.
Oh,
Cool.
God.
It's like 10 o'clock by now. Cool. He'll be here at 11:15. I'm going to go get some tacos. I got an hour. Go get some tacos. I'm waiting in the line over at Bill Miller's. It's like 10:20. I get a call. Hey, this is the technician. I'm at your house. Nobody's answering the door. It's 10:20. They told me you were going to be there at 11:15.
Oh my God.
Oh, we got here early. We finished our job early, so we just decided to head over. I was like, yeah, that would have been nice to know. Anyway, I was like, I'll be there in 20 minutes.
Did they wait?
And so, yeah, they waited. They had to.
What a beating.
And then they went and they rotated the tires, did my oil change, and took care of a couple recalls
see what
all
happens?
in the driveway.
You see what happens when you grab your balls and be like, yo, I'm going somewhere else. And he wasn't even rude about it. All of a
Obviously,
sudden,
there was a
shit gets done.
technician available. Why didn't he show up at
Yeah,
time?
like,
He lied.
yo, that's bullshit.
That's
I would
almost
still go
worse
somewhere
than-
else next time.
Yeah, look, man, humans are lazy. Few Americans actually fucking want to do their job. Few.
Facts.
This is one of my big pet peeves. We are the worst country in the world when it comes to service. Half the people in this country hate their job, and so therefore they mail it in. That's one thing. I expect humans to screw up. What pisses me off is when then you call them on their stuff and they lie to you about it. She
Or
got
they
proven
blame
to
the
be
system.
correct. She
Yeah.
got
Oh,
proven
it's
to
our,
be
it's
a
our
liar.
scheduling system. It doesn't actually link up with what the technicians are
Bro,
scheduled to do. Then what the
We don't
fuck is
have
the
any
point of
out.
it?
Right.
Like,
and then
what?
10 minutes later, all of a sudden, Randy or Bob or whatever is on their way.
It was Michael.
But you
His
told,
name was
but you
Michael.
told me that
No,
Mike
I don't blame
wasn't
him. He was a
available.
good dude. Took care of it real quick.
Right. No, he didn't know.
No, yeah,
She
it wasn't
called
his
his
fault.
ass last minute. He had no idea he was supposed to be at your house today. So she told him, God. Don't use
That's a good
technology
punch.
either if you don't know how to. Don't use technology if you don't know how to use it.
No. So I've got the direct number to the service manager now. And for all future references, I'm just going to call her directly.
Good.
Because
All right.
I'm not going to not use them because I like them. They did me
Yeah.
real good when I was ordering my truck. So
See. All right. Orlando, by the way, was thinking about taking us all up to the UTSA game on Saturday night. He has a big case. He was convinced that this case was going to be over with on a settlement, but alas, it's going to trial. And so he's going to need more time he's going to be working this weekend.
All good.
We can still go if y'all want to just go tailgate and do a show out in the parking lot. Which sounds kind of fun, to be honest.
Yeah, it
But
does.
nonetheless, Orlando ain't going, but we can still go without him. If you need a family lawyer, this man works on Saturdays, which he will be doing this Saturday, if it's that important. And for a guy with kids, in the mix of it, of course it's important enough to work on weekends, and Orlando will hit him up. He is Thunderdome's family lawyer, 210-775-4995, or you can directly email him, orlandokell.law@gmail.com, orlandokell.law@gmail.com. All right. How about a little entertainment news to end this show tonight? You want to do that?
Let's do it. It's
We
been
haven't
a
done that in
minute.
a while. Some shit's going on. We got things going on, in the entertainment world. I fired last night. Rudy would have been upset with us probably.
Why?
And we'll make entertainment news also brought to you by Slackers tonight for the heck of it. Slackers, the official studio in the building. So
hold
in
on.
entertainment
It's
news,
time for
right now it's 10:18
go.
as we do this show. It's time for
Now, live from In the Building, a guy's favorite segment, Mentertainment. My God, there's two of them now. Here they are, Rudy Jay and Mike Taylor.
all right, Hugo. Mike looking a little tipsy. That beer with that 7% or whatever creeping up on him. No, it's been up since 5:30 this morning. Having to go teach all day, fill out spreadsheets and stuff. Oh, can I get a quick complaint in real quick, and we'll get my entertainment news?
Yeah.
I did not anticipate the amount of admin and compliance that comes with my teaching job.
What do you
I
mean?
really enjoy the teaching part. And we'll get into this another day. I spend more time lesson planning and filling out spreadsheets than actually teaching. I'm not kidding.
That's
So anyway,
crazy.
it's crazy. It's not fun at all. Sucks all the fun of teaching out of it. Anyhow. So LG and I were talking about the announcement that Kendrick Lamar, the noted rapper, is going to be doing the Super Bowl halftime show. And I threw this out. And I guess I just racially profiled Rudy by assuming he's going to be mad at this opinion. I don't think Kendrick Lamar is big enough to be doing the halftime of the Super Bowl. And LG called me on that. Says, dude, he has tons of hits. And I go, name 2 of them. LG.
My argument was Kendrick Lamar does not need to be playing a New Orleans Super Bowl.
Right. It should be Lil Wayne if they're gonna do a rapper. And that's a lot.
Surely,
a lot of
surely
people,
he'll have Wayne out there.
Master
Silk
P,
the
Cash
Shaka.
Money. Yeah, like it's a lot of New Orleans artists. A lot of people mad at Jay-Z today, and rightfully so, because he has a big hand in it, and everybody knows he doesn't really care for Drake. It's a whole mess going on in the hip hop culture as far as Jay-Z goes, and him deciding to let Kendrick Lamar do this, on the heels of this Drake beef. So it's a big old thing. But yeah, I probably would have let New Orleans do New Orleans. Now the thing about that is this: it's 100-something million people watching this. Maybe
White
4
women don't
million
know
of
Kendrick Lamar.
Right, 4 million of them don't know Juvenile and Manny Fresh and Birdman. You know what I mean? There's 96 million people that have no idea. Well, everybody knows Back That Ass Up. Everybody knows that song.
Lil Wayne's debut song. Yeah.
Everybody knows Back That Ass Up, but they
Wayne's
still have
Kendrick.
Yeah, like, last year was
Too.
Snoop, Eminem, Dre, 50. Those are gigantic artists.
Right.
So, like, some of the New Orleans artists that people are mad that aren't part of it, they're not Snoop. They're not Dre. But it's in their city. So I see both sides.
Kendrick better come out there with a jazz, like a marching jazz band behind him.
Yeah,
I bet
Kendrick has the Kendrick is also safe. Does that make sense?
What are you saying?
Yeah, it
He's going
makes
to come out
sense.
there with a cane and a top hat?
No, he is not. Other than this Drake shit, it's mostly
is he going to kiss Roger Goodell's right hand?
Yeah, he's a conscious hip hop rapper. It's
A
lyrical.
thinking man's rapper. A thinking man's rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I like
But
it.
I like Kendrick, but
How many
Super
times are they
Bowl?
going to cut to Drake in the audience while he's performing?
Drake ain't going. He will probably
be
was
there.
going to. You think?
Drake will be there, yes. It's a marketing
it's a big old
opportunity,
thing.
man.
Yeah, the people have spoken. They're mad at Jay-Z for this. Not because it's at least Lil Wayne. Wayne is a gigantic artist. Wayne gets played in the call centers. You know what I mean? Wayne got mega hits. So if you don't want to go Silk the Shocker and the Cash Money and the No Limit days, all right. But you got to at least have Wayne to go Kendrick. Because again, when it was in LA, it was all Cali artists.
It makes
but
sense.
they were all ginormous artists. But it was,
That was
Eminem from the
badass.
D, but Eminem
Yeah, but
was
he was
Dre's
signed
biggest
to,
artist.
Yeah, he was signed to
Right,
Dre.
yeah, so it
That
makes
was
sense.
cool.
So we shouldn't even be talking about this shit. It's crazy. I'm glad we are, but it's crazy that this is a topic.
It's the lead story in entertainment news tonight.
No, it's a great topic. I just
All right, the other big news item of the day is the death of the great James Earl Jones, who entered Davy Jones' locker today with that booming profundo that he spoke with.
My son works.
Probably my favorite role of his.
What about you? Didn't like him in the Conans? I loved him in the Conan.
The Conan.
The Conan
What about
movie.
Mufasa?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I liked him in
He was
Conan.
good in Conan the Barbarian, yes.
Yeah.
He was good. I forgot he was in there.
Yeah, Conan. It was all because he turned into the anaconda.
That's right, yeah.
Well,
course,
Mufasa, he was the voice, right?
Right. But
Yeah,
the most
that was a
famous,
great
of course, was Darth Vader.
The
Not
voice of
close.
Darth Vader.
Correct. Yeah.
Yes, not the
Speaking
actor.
speaking of acting, see, I thought
What's
he was
up?
great in Field of Dreams, playing the fictional
He
author
was.
Terrence Mann. He was great in
For
Field
sure.
of Dreams. He was great playing the old blind guy that on The Sandlot. Remember, he was the neighbor, and they were scared to death
Oh
of the dog.
shit,
the
that's
beast.
right.
Damn, I didn't even realize that was him.
Yeah, and then finally the kids, they hop the fence to get the ball, and they almost get bitten to death by the beast. And James walks out and goes, "Why didn't you just knock on the door? I would have gotten it for you." After all that
You
trouble,
play ball like a girl.
he was in his
Yeah,
90s,
some
had been
voices-
retired for some time. Absolute royalty. What a genius! And all guys like us that have amazing voices,
So
Not-
before
not-
he died,
we love him.
he went to Disney and
Okay.
read out an entire dictionary of sounds so they could digitize his voice and
Love it.
carry on him through AI.
Awesome.
Really?
Yep.
Well, you know what I like about that? Like, I don't feel like while it is AI, it's not because it's like he did it and they, you know what I mean?
They're
Like,
used- yeah,
I don't
he
like
gave
the,
them
I don't
the
like the
source material.
non-sanctioned bullshit. Right.
Yeah, he gave them the source material for the AI to learn his voice, and they can just type it in and speak in James Earl Jones. So the voice of Darth Vader will live on forever.
Dude, AI is freaking. I'm getting old because that shit, I love it, but at the same time, it freaks me out. But I do love it. I'm all for change and I'm all for moving forward. Like, I'm all for it, but it's scary that you can do that.
Hey man,
But it's
been
great.
helping me write lesson. I write my lesson plans with ChatGPT.
Well, here's the thing. It's good that he did that, but the money for that they make better be going to his estate.
Yeah, it
on all
should.
future
I hope it
movies.
does.
Surely he'll get a cut, a royalty.
So it's funny you brought that up. I had a customer text his chair. He's going through some stuff. He got in a wreck, whatever. I'm like people's bartender. He was like, "You got to go Chat GPT. Chat GPT shits on Google. It's all about Chat GPT." I'm like, okay, what are you? I don't even know what you're talking about.
95% of the Google results today were created by ChatGPT.
No shit.
Yep. If you look at, search for a recipe and look at all the different websites, and you'll see they're all formatted exactly the same.
Wow.
AI.
Well, I'll be damned.
It's pretty spooky. So
That's what I'm saying, but I love it.
I used it for show ideas when we first started doing this show.
I've used it to draw up contracts, videography contracts, and
I've
stuff
used
like
it to come up with bit ideas for you and me.
What, Chat GPT?
Sure. Absolutely. Pull back the curtain. Absolutely.
I gotta get on my game. I've never
Awesome.
heard of Chat GPT until the customer told me Saturday.
Yeah, it's great.
He was like,
All
"Yeah,
right.
I'm learning all these courses just off Chat GPT. I'm 25 hours. I'm done." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool, man. Appreciate you. Have a good day."
This may whip
Get out.
half our audience's ass.
What?
So Adam Sandler has casted Travis Kelce to be one of the actors in his Happy Gilmore sequel.
It's smart business.
I'm not
Hired
mad at
It's
it.
Kelsey.
smart business.
And
I'm not
totally,
mad at it.
totally admitted that his two daughters love Taylor Swift, and that's why he decided, I'll reach out to Kelsey and see if he wants to.
When you're a boss and you've made Hollywood a couple billion, you do what you want. Adam Sandler, his movies make a lot of money. And you get to do what you want. And not only that, man, like Travis is a cash cow right now. I get it. Like, we've seen this for years. We've seen people that don't belong in movies and I don't know if OJ was a good actor. I don't know if Jim Brown.
OJ's
I don't know
comedic
if
chops
Jim
were pretty
Brown-
good
yeah.
in Naked Gun.
Funny. He was funny.
Was Kareem good in Airplane?
It was funny.
No.
It was funny. Yeah,
fun.
I'd say OJ was better than Kareem. Nordberg was
So,
fantastic.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna get on.
I
I'm not
agree.
gonna rip Travis. They've been doing this shit
Oh, yeah.
Shaq was awful in Kazam. You know what I mean? Like this shit.
God.
This has been going on for years, so I'm not gonna kill them for that.
Right.
Nah. Hopefully he does great.
Yeah, hopefully he does great. What up, MJ?
The guys say hello. I'll call you right back. I love you.
Hola.
Bye.
Aloha.
Aloha. I'll probably go
Mahalo.
see. I'll probably go see the Happy Gilmore sequel. It's freaking Adam Sandler, man. He don't make crap.
Oh,
I'll
speaking
fight
of,
Travis. Yeah.
what day was that? Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Beetlejuice.
I did too.
Beetlejuice?
We liked it.
Nice.
It was fine.
I've heard
It was
some. I
fine.
heard some reviews
Y'all
about
both
it.
went
that
to
people-
movies? Y'all
Mhm.
both saw
I went-
Beetlejuice.
Yeah, I wasn't terribly mad. Look, did it? It was all over the place. It wasn't the best, but it was solid.
All right.
it
Keaton
was
is
solid.
extremely worried about it.
Who?
Is he?
He's like, what are we doing here? What did we make a mistake? Why did we revisit this after they
Michael
made
Keaton?
it?
No,
Yeah,
and
he was very
look, there's
doubtful
some
about it,
some
yeah.
reviews that don't. There's some people for reviews that didn't care for it. I'm not like the snob. I'm not a movie snob. I didn't mind it.
All right, let me say this. Again, this is one of those movies that we saw when we were kids and we loved it.
Right.
And so we've got sentimental value with it. And if we saw the same original at 49, you'd also say, it was cute, it was funny, good popcorn
Right.
movie. And that's what this was.
Is it
Right.
mostly just nostalgia? Just, there's those
Well,
characters.
yeah.
Was that
Hey,
pervert Jeffrey
that's-
Jones in it again?
No.
Yes. Oh,
And I
no.
won't
Good.
say anything, but they had him in it without having him in it.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Don't spoil
And
it. I haven't seen it
Yeah,
yet.
I won't spoil it. It's
Okay,
good.
yeah,
It's
I won't
worth
spoil it.
seeing. Michael Keaton's fantastic. I've had a crush on Winona Ryder since I was 10. She's great. The little Mexicana that plays her daughter. I can't think of her name. Jenna
Jenny
Ortega.
Jenna Ortega. Yeah.
She nailed the role that she played. It was
Wednesday.
good. It's a good popcorn movie on a Saturday with your girl. It's good. I mean, it's not Shawshank, but I didn't expect it to be. It's Beetlejuice.
It's not Oppenheimer.
No, it's not Oppenheimer. It was good. It was very
Overrated.
good. It was good. All right,
right.
and I'm tired. I'm gonna go call my
All
kid,
right.
and I'm gonna crawl into bed with my little Mexicana lady. All right, fellas, we're gonna do this again tomorrow. Ass Whip Tuesday. Appreciate everybody. And Slackers, our big time studio sponsor. 5 bars in the area. I got the streets wrong last night, Rudy.
Oh,
Nacogdoches,
it's all good.
Thousand Oaks, St. Mary's Medical Center, and
North Star.
Rector.
Slacker.
Rector.
Yeah, technically Rector.
Just think rectum.
Rector. Yep, exactly.
Rector. There you go. It's easy.
All right, that's it. I'm done. We'll see y'all guys mañana. I got that open house at that school. Y'all come out and hang out. Have a free burger if you're on the east side at the Henry Ford Academy. We're out there tomorrow night trying to get them some more students. All right, and then we'll be back on, 9:30?
Yes, sir.
For the live viewers? All right, we'll see y'all tomorrow night at 9:30. Love you hard. Get some sleep. Good Lord, what is that? Peanut butter?
I don't know. My wife had a birthday cake and the knife just sat there.
Oh,
I hate cake.
you hate cake.
Overrated.
Okay. Whoa. On that note, we're done. All right, see y'all tomorrow night. Love you hard. Thank you, mustache. Well, get somebody to ride that thing already.
What?
We got to get some Just Egg burritos. We're going to suck, but we got to use it as fuel to make fun of Chris Paul. It's not too late to renege on the contract. Hey, man, we saw your burritos. Never mind. We're going to roll with Trey Jones again.
This program was made possible by contributions from viewers and listeners like you. Thank you.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.